Hi everyone, Megan here with post reflection for our pace workout number 2. So I just wanted to share a little bit about what went into planning for the workout, how I felt during, and any adjustments that were made now that I've done it. And first thing is, for this run, I downloaded the Interval Pro app, and it works really well with my Apple Watch. I did download the paid version, which was $10.99. I am not asking anybody to do anything like this, but I honestly just wanted to see how it works, and it worked really well. So it syncs with your Apple Watch. I set up the workout ahead of time on my phone, and then it was already in my watch, and I just pressed start. And then for my different paces, it would let me know if I was within the range of my pace. So it was pretty cool. Having said that, I ended up not looking down at my watch at all and going by feel. So this goes back to our rate of perceived exertion. So I was trying to use this as a guide as opposed to an actual pace, and it turns out I was pretty accurate. Now, I have been running for quite a while, but that's not to say I'm an expert at it. I guess I did gauge pretty well my perceived level of exertion. So for that marathon pace, you want to be going at about a 5 to 6 out of 10. Half marathon, about a 6 to 7 out of 10. 10K, about a 7 to 8. 5K pace, about an 8 to a 9. So that's kind of how I was gauging my exertion, and it ended up being pretty accurate. So you don't need to download this. It was pretty neat to have. So going into the workout, I did take the time to plan that all out on my phone. So yeah, it did take about 10-15 minutes to get that all in, but now that I'm used to it, it will be much shorter. I wanted to make sure I had a podcast to listen to, so I downloaded a podcast. I did use the Goop podcast, which has lots of really cool ones. I listened to the one about boys, as I have 4 of them at home, including my husband. I was about to leave the house and then realized I didn't have a good bra on. I know this doesn't affect you men, but I went upstairs and switched just because I wanted this run to be... I wanted it to be as good as it could be. I got the opportunity to go solo, so I just wanted to tune into myself during this 1 hour that I had today. So I wanted to kind of pre-plan everything. I also pre-planned my route that I was going to take. Now, when I was on my route and I hit a hill and I was supposed to be at a certain pace, I tried to keep that pace. So if you hit a hill and you're supposed to be on your 5K pace, well then keep going. Challenge yourself up that hill on your 5K pace. You might not maintain it, but that doesn't mean you should just completely slow down when you get to that hill. Same thing with a downhill. If you get to a 5K pace on a downhill, go hard on that downhill. We'll talk more about that type of running in weeks to come, but try to go by that interval, that pace, and how you feel when you get there. I also came across some obstacles along the way in my route. I came across like a foot of water a couple of times as it's melting. As you can see, the river's in the background right now. I picked a pretty spot to stop. I just went through it. I could have turned around and went back the other way, but I was like, whatever. This is the route that I took. So yes, I slowed down during that spot, and my feet got wet. But I think this is the most important part, is during this, it's don't take yourself so seriously. Just do what you can in what you're given and presented on that day. So I just went with it, and my feet are soaked right now, but whatever. It's not the end of the world. And then lastly, one other thing that I want everybody to keep in mind is I did do a warm-up. I scheduled in myself about a 12-minute warm-up, and I was doing lunges and I was doing like high knees on the side of the road, kind of. And did I feel a little silly? Sure. Am I a professional runner? No. So I think we need to just kind of stop caring about what you should look like and what you should do and be judged according to what you're doing, and just go with it. I just went with it. I know lots of people were probably looking at me funny, like, what is that girl doing? But I just kept going. So prepare for this one ahead of time. Get your route, you know, mostly flat, obviously ideal, but those hills are awesome we'll see in weeks to come. We're going to combine interval training and hill training. So that's fun. Go with the flow. Yeah, I think that's about it. And enjoy. And I will, if you have any questions, as always, please ask. But I hope you had a good run and enjoyed a view like this beautiful day. It's +17 right now. Yes. So I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.